all of this talk of life and death, this wheel that continues incarnation upon incarnation, we must remind you that you are moving in a circular fashion, lifetime upon lifetime. There is life, there is death, there is something in between the renewal of that life, and that is when you are home, and there is yet still work to be done when you are out of the physical body. Everything is connected. There are so many varying factors that come into play, but we can assure you that you play the primary role in this. You are a person, an energy, a soul with the will to make these decisions. And you do. And even though it may seem far-fetched, when you are no longer in this body, you will, of course, remember. And you will choose to do this again. For you have been assigned here to the earth, to this beautiful planet that you love so dearly, to help elevate the frequency, the vibration of the whole. And what you do here filters on out through the grid to the multiverses, the universes that exist outside of the earth. The systems that are outside of Earth's system are impacted by what occurs here. Your life is significant. You are significant. What you do in between being born and years later when you leave the body, these are where your focus should be. Are you living a life of joy? Are you on a path that clearly is marked with purpose, that you are making a difference to your fellow man? Are you, even if it is through the role of a householder, are you helping to elevate those who are in your family? If you look on your life and you think it is meaningless, I would beg to differ. There is not a one of you who I am speaking to whose life is without meaning. Each of you has a purpose, and each of you is connected to the Father, to the Mother, to God. You are part and parcel thereof. There is no separation. We can tell you that all around the planet, there is an energy that is underway wherein human souls are waking up. They are remembering. You are remembering who you are. And while your circumstances may be challenging, and while what you see around you on the planet may be distressing to you, when you remember who you are, when you feel the truth of that here within your heart, and you know the grandness of your own being, then you can step outside of your small little existence and ask, how can I be of service? And perhaps, for those of you who are intrigued by the questions about life and death and whether or not you have the right as a society to determine that for someone, perhaps that is where your calling is. If you find injustice in the criminal system, in the justice system. If the justice is what is missing, perhaps this is where you will be called. And that would be a great task, would it not? It would take persistence and patience and commitment in order to change something that is so off balance. And we can assure you that it is off balance. For all you need do is look at your prison population. Where have things gone so awry? And what can be done to right these injustices? Why, you must ask yourselves, is there such an imbalance of African American men in your American justice system? Do you feel that this is improper? Do something about it. And while you are at it, look within your local communities first. Yes? Find what it is you can do in order to make a difference there. Start small, if need be. And those of you with the greater resources can reach out further. Take more on. But even if you are a householder and are living as a mother or father with children and jobs and so many different distractions, still your life has purpose. It may be, yes, that your primary purpose is to rear the children. But there is more that you can do. And all you need do is let yourself go where the energy is that interests you, where you find the greatest need, where those things which touch you deepest are calling out for your assistance. We would ask of you that you continue to ponder these questions, that you send us your concerns, and that we have this ongoing discussion. For you see, oftentimes the questions that you ask do not have simple answers. For these are decisions that must be made on an individual basis, and the collective is a reflection of that. So if these things are hugely out of balance, as in your justice system, then that is a reflection of the individuals therein. It is all connected. We here on this side of the veil, what we call this side of the veil, we are here with you. We are in service to you. And we ask that you call upon us and that you listen with your heart and not always with your head. And that you make choices and determine steps based on how you feel within. We look forward to our next show. And until then, we wish you well, and we tell you that we are honored by all that you do to help.